welcome back to KAMMA. I'm Khalil Deal.
I'm Andio.
We are KAMMA, about to talk about our official bets for UFC Fight Night New Mexico in Mexico City, Mexico. And yeah, man, last week we did okay on the bets. Some bets we profited on. I would have wished for a little bit of a better week last week, but let's get it. Let's get some money this week. And Andy O is going to start us off with his bets. Let's get the money in the background here. Here we go. So Andy O, man, let us know what bets did you cook up this week for us here, man.
Okay, so here in no particular order here. Oh, and before anything, everybody, please like and subscribe if you love these vids. We're gonna start off in no particular order here with three play here involving Rafa Garcia with Mel Costa and David Martinez.
Nice.
So we're going to be putting, and this value is at over 3.3 times your money. And that's because we got the dog of the week, Mel Costa, in the middle there.
Yeah. I figured that would increase the value nicely there. Good.
Then we have, we're not going to call this the dog of the week because it has very little confidence in it, but we do have a shake on Jose Medina.
Okay, yeah, Jose Medina. You have him just the money line?
Oh, just the money line here.
What was that worth again?
4.5.
Very good value on that one there.
We don't trust that Tiba Gauthier to put him on a parlay and destroyed everything all for pennies, you know? So, yeah. Next, we have another three play that we're pretty confident in. And we got this on a bet boost actually here, which will be all straight up money line to finish off the card with Joe Pyfer, Manuel Torres, and Brandon Moreno.
I love the parlay. I did it too, and got it on Bet Boost at a value of 4.29 times your money. At the time, it dropped in value a little bit, but definitely worth it for that one. Very, very good value in that one there.
And I think it's still there if you want to grab it.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Next, we got another three-legger here with Edgar Chairez, Ronaldo Rodriguez, and Raul Rosas Jr.
Nice.
And this is all money line nearing three times your money, so not bad there. Nice. Not quite three, but nearing three.
Nice.
Next here, we got something to start up the card with Markel Medeiros, Jamal Emmers, and Lupita Godinez, all money line.
Ooh, you're being brave there, throwing in the ladies in the parlay there, I see. Throwing in Lupita.
I am. But I have kind of a counter to that coming up.
Okay.
Which is actually right here. We're going to be going with the upset special here, which involves Julia Pilastri. Because it's a mediocre women's fight. Like, come on, you can't tell me you can't see Pilastri winning. Like, you just can't see it. Of course you can see it. She easily, like... Anyway, so in case she doesn't win and destroy my parlay, we're going to put Julia Pilastri with Vink Pichel.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know why? Because if Rafa Garcia doesn't get those takedowns, he's not very good. And from what I saw and how Vink Pichel looked like, Vink Pichel, he's been around forever. You know, nothing should really take him by surprise. And so that's a possibility there. It's an upset special, and it is worth almost 18 times your money.
Wow.
18 times your money for a girl that can easily win the fight. And
I wouldn't say easily there, but yeah. I mean, if that's why it's the upset special. I mean, it's got to be a huge upset if she gets that, and Vince Pichel as well.
And Father Time? I got Father Time on my side. Like, come on. Okay. I just had to do it, and I found this with a bet boost on Bet365.
Oh, okay, oh shit. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I think I seen that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we have a couple shakes to end off the evening here.
Ooh, all right. Let's get the shakes. Let's get the salt
Couple,
shaker out here.
we need a little salt. We'll throw a
All
little
right.
salt. So, first off, we're gonna go with Gabriel Miranda and his mustache to get a submission on Jamal Emmers. And half of that has to do with Jamal Emmers doesn't really want to be there. A part of it has to do with Miranda's good submission abilities. Some of it has to do with the mustache, but ultimately, it's worth what, like 7 times your money.
7.5 times your money right now on Bet Boost if on Bet365 if you guys are using that sports book. And I said it in the early predictions, you have to throw something on Gabriel Miranda by submission. The guy has 16 submissions out of his 17 wins.
Especially if the guy doesn't want to be there, he gets snatched up in no time, right? So I had to cover my ass on that anyway,
Yeah.
considering what I saw. I know you didn't really see it, but I did. This guy didn't want to be there. Hopefully it changes by the time the fight starts, but I don't like seeing that too much.
I like that sprinkle, man, at 7.5 times your money there. All right.
I don't like seeing that disinterest and like nonchalance out of people, except when it's Cody Brundage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's part of what he is and what he does. And my second sprinkle will be Simon Oliveira by sub at 8 times your money.
Yeah, very similar to my sprinkles too. We'll talk about when I get there.
Another guy that's going to be just looking for those subs against a guy, making his UFC debut. He's going to want to put on a show. May get a little overextended there. It may find himself in a sub here for old David Martinez. But these are just shakes, because they can happen, although pretty unlikely. And yeah, that's it for me. So real deal. How are we working on the smoked salmon in the morning on the fire, man?
All
How's
right,
it been?
so just like Andy O, I have the same parlay that you can get on BetBoost right now. I got it when the value went up to 4.29, and that's of course the three play Joe Pfeiffer, Manuel Torres, and Brandon Moreno. Right now it's at 4.04 times your money on the Bet365 right now. I got it at 4.29, so I was happy about that. Definitely like those three: Joe Pfeiffer, Torres, Manuel Torres, and Brandon Moreno. Then I have another three-leg parlay that I fabricated myself here, so pay attention because there is some props involved. So the first one is going to be Rafa Garcia to win by submission or decision. I talked about it already. Rafa Garcia only has one knockout in his whole entire career. He does not punch hard, and I don't see him knocking out Vince Pichel. But I definitely could see him subbing Vince Pichel or winning a decision. The next one is going to be David Martinez to win by knockout or decision. He does not have any submissions. All of his wins are by knockout or decision. And finally, I have Raul Rosas Jr. to win by submission or decision. Of course, I like him to win by submission or decision against a guy like Vince Morales. I don't see him knocking him out. I do see him more getting that submission or winning a nice decision there for controlling him the whole time. So that is my three play there: Rafa Garcia by sub or decision, David Martinez by knockout or decision, and Raul Rosas Jr. by sub or decision.
It's good.
It's a very good one there that I'm really like a lot. Next one is going to be I have a two-legger here, and I kind of did like Andy O, put the women with the men. I had to do this one though. This one is my super duper high confidence parlay, and it's going to be Lupita Godinez with Brandon Moreno. And now you're going to say, well, you already have Brandon Moreno on that three play. Yes, I know I have Brandon Moreno on that three play. But if something fucks up in there, well, I still have Brandon Moreno again with Lupita Godinez. So
Yes.
at least that is, and besides that, I just like those two so much, and they are so popular. I think these guys are going to win for sure, and I really have high confidence in those two. And that gave me a little bit over 2 times your money for that one there. Next is the brother ticket. the brother ticket coming up here, and stay tuned because it's prop involved, and it's going to be Jamal Emmers to win by knockout or decision. And I put him with, of course, the other black guy, Atiba Gauthier, by knockout or submission. So there you have it. It's the brother ticket, Jamal Emmers by KO or decision, and Atiba Gauthier by knockout or submission. A little over 2 times your money for that one as well. All right. Next, I have a nice Mexican parlay here. Really like.
How did you come up with that one?
Yeah, seriously, like with like 100 Mexicans on this card, but loving this one here. Very high confidence. It's going to be Edgar Chairez money line along with Ronaldo Rodriguez money line. Those two together, love it. A little over 2 times your money. Very safe parlay there. Edgar Chairez money line with Ronaldo Rodriguez money line. Next is going to be another. This is a low confidence parlay I have here, and this is going to be Markel Medeiros money line with Christian Rodriguez money line, and that is worth almost 3 times your money for that one. Almost 3 times your money for that one, and it's a low confidence parlay, but you never know with Christian Rodriguez. He's a bit tricky. He could upset. But now we'll head into the dog plays. And of course, my first dog play is going to be, who I think is also going to win, Melquizael Costa straight money line.
Yes.
The next dog play is going to be Austin Hubbard money line. Just because you never know with Markel Medeiros making his UFC debut. Austin Hubbard has been around a long time. He's a vet. So you never know with that one. I think Austin Hubbard is worth a dog play there. Next dog play is going to be Drew Dober by knockout. And that I got that one at 2.37, almost 2.4 times your money on that one. I think it's decent value for Drew Dober by knockout because you never know what can happen in that fight. It's definitely not going the distance. And if it upsets that parlay I have with Torres, Pfeiffer, and Moreno, well, at least you'll get something back with Drew Dober there. Next dog play is going to be, this is the last dog. And then I have some sprinkles for y'all. The last dog is going to be none other than that slippery, slimy. You never know what can happen with this fucking guy. But I am putting a dog play on Kelvin Gastelum at 3.5 times your money for Kelvin Gastelum, 3.5 times your money. Just because he's a slippery fuck, that bastard of fucking Kelvin Gastelum. And I don't want him upsetting my shit. So I fucking put Kelvin Gastelum there as a dog play. You never know. If he fucking upsets here on Joe Pfeiffer, I'm going to be pissed. But at least if he wins, I get some money here. All right. Now we're going to bring out the sprinkles. Let's change it to the sprinkles here. We got some salt shakes here for you guys. And the first salt shake I have is, of course, we talked about it already with Andy O. Gabriel Miranda by submission. I got him at 7.5 times your money. I did a little bit similar to Andy O, but I got Simon Oliveira by KO or submission at 5.5 times your money there. And then the last but not least sprinkle I have here is Andy O's boy, who he's actually picking to win, which is going to be Jose Medina by KO or submission. Got him at 7 times your money for that one. That's a little sprinkle. So all 3 of those sprinkles, guys, it's not even really a sprinkle. I'm going to say it's like a salt tap. Well, you know what? Maybe a little sprinkle and a salt tap on a couple of them there. Like the Gabriel Miranda by submission, I put a little salt tap on that one. Jose Medina, a salt tap, and I put a little sprinkle on Simon Oliveira. But yeah, definitely like those 3.
I thought of this, I was thinking about this the other day, that there's something along the lines of a shake should be like around half a unit. Sprinkle should be like 3 to 4, like 0.3 to 0.4 of a unit. And a tap would be like minimal, like
like 0.2. Like I have it as, basically I have a tap as basically like 25% of a unit. So that would be...
We have to get it on the same page eventually, and like put a little graph up there, you know.
Yeah. So a tap, it's like 25%. I would say like about 2.5 if your unit is $10, it would be 250, and then a sprinkle would be like $3, 350, and then a shake would be like $4, 450, like almost a half a unit, you know?
Hey, yeah, to me, like a tap would be like, you know, a 10% of 10. So maybe we, you know, a 1 to 2, 10 to 20%. We'll think of something and put it up, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
as long as it's in that range,
Well,
you
you
know.
guys know that the salt shakes, you're not supposed to be putting a lot of money on these because they already have a lot of high value. And if they hit, you want it to like equal what you would get on the favorite if they would win. So that way you're making a good profit. So there you have it, folks. Our official bets. I have a really good feeling for this card. This card in Mexico. I think it's going to be fantastic. I think it's going to be fun. I think we're all going to make some money, and the predictions are going to be good. Let's get it this week. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the UFC event this weekend.
Everyone's a winner. Like and subscribe.
Let's get it. Peace out, folks. KAMMA.